want to talk about something a little bit more serious, and it's the idea of purpose and what I think it means. And I feel like a lot of young people and older people as well struggle with things like anxiety and depression. I didn't mean to play
It's
that.
great.
Anxiety and depression. But yeah, I feel like a lot of young people ask with things like anxiety and depression. I really don't mean to make a joke out of it. And I feel like it's like linked to the idea of like trying to find purpose. And I'm not a scientist or anything like that, so I'm not speaking like as fact. But yeah, and so I wrote a poem. I wanted to rap that a little deep, but he said no. And so it's a compilation of some ballads that I wrote and some verses from a song that a guy named Tyler, or a couple different songs that a guy named Tyler Joseph wrote. And I originally compiled it all. And if you pay close attention, I think there's a lot of really interesting themes behind it, and it explains a little bit about my search for purpose. And so yeah, I hope you guys enjoy it. Nobody thinks what I think. Nobody dreams when they blink. Think things on the brink of blasphemy. I'm my own strength. Think things are after me. My catastrophe at my kitchen sink. But you don't know what that means. Because a kitchen sink to you isn't a kitchen sink to me. Okay, friend? Are you searching for purpose? Then write something that might be wordless. Then paint something that might be wordless. Pointless verses, nonsense verses. You'll see purpose start to surface. Nobody else is dealing with your demons, meaning that maybe defeating them could be the beginning of your meaning, friend. Or maybe I am the only one I know who's waging my wars behind my face and above my throat. Shadows will scream that I'm alone, but I know that we've made it this far. Kid, I know that we've made it this. You know, he might not be as fine as he seems. Pardon me for yelling and telling you green gardens are not what's growing in my psyche. That's a different me. A typical beast feasting on burnt down trees. Freeze frame and let me paint you a mental picture portrait. It's something you won't forget. It's all about my forehead. And how it's a door that holds back content that makes Pandora's box content look non-violent. My mind ship wrecked. This is the only land my mind can find. I did not know it was such a violent island full of tidal waves and suicidal crazed lions, and they're trying to eat me, blood running down their chin. And I know that I can fight or I can let the lions win, so I begin to assemble what weapons I can find. But sometimes to stay alive, you gotta kill your mind. Is this who I am? Is this sham or scam? I don't know what I've planned. This might be who I am. I throw it in my shoe because I don't know you. I'm suffocated by doubt. I'm about to give out, and then I remember the story of a temple guy who did much worse than I, who walked out on doubt without so much as a cry. He went out to scout the life that he wanted to live without even knowing he was dying. So he found himself just trying to survive. Much like he needed to be revived. So he crawled back to the temple like 3 times, no hope and no fear. But when the temple man saw him, there was a single tear. And without a doubt, the temple man never questioned why. And once more, the guy could fly. You know, nobody thinks what you think. No one. Empathy might be on the brink of extinction, and they'll play a game and say that they know what you're going through and have tried to come up with an artistic way to say that they don't know you, and neither do I. And I'll say that we should take a day to break away from all the pain our brain has made. This game was not meant to be played alone. We should take a moment and hold it and keep it frozen and know that life has a hopeful undertone. Yet, I'll walk in that door faced with opposition from the ceiling to the floor, just wondering how to convey more, that we're on the same team, just losing every day, and yet we look each other in the eyes and say, nah, I'm okay. And for some that might be true, but to you, do you two even know what you're going through? Because you're right, and you're right too, but hold the rhyme, because we can spray Febreze on a corpse, but that doesn't make the smell go away. You see, I think there are things that we can do. But from the things that work, there are only 2. And from the 2 that we choose to do, peace will win and fear will lose. And there's faith and there's sleep. We need to pick one, please, because faith is to be awake, and be awake is for us to think, and for us to think is to be alive. And I will try with every rhyme to come across like I'm dying to let you know you need to try to think. Now I just sit here in silence. All I know is death inspires me like a dog inspires a rabbit. So hello. We haven't talked in quite some time, and I know I haven't been the best of sons. Hello. I've been traveling the deserts of my mind, and I haven't found a drop of you. I haven't found a drop of water. I haven't found a drop of life. So I'll try desperately to run through the sand as I hold the water in the palm of my hand, because it's all that I have and it's all that I need, and the waves of the water mean nothing to me. And I'll try my best and do all that I can to hold tightly to what's left in my hand. But no matter how tightly I will strain, the sand will slow me down and the water will drain. I'm just being dramatic. In fact, I'm only at it again as an addict with a pen who's addicted to the wind as it blows me back and forth, mindless, spineless, and pretend, of course I'll be here again. See you tomorrow. But it's the end of today, end of my ways. As a walking denial, my trial was filed as a crazy suicidal head case. But hey, guess what? You specialize in dying. And, I might just be lying here crying. You can wash me with your water. There are things that we can do, but from the things that work, there are only two. And from the two that we choose to do, peace will win and fear will lose. And there's faith, there's sleep. I just want to find a drop of water. Wait, hold on, because I still might be the only one I know who's waging those wars behind my face and above my throat. But you know what? I just want to find a drop of water. Thank you.